Mad Mania, welcome. Good to see you guys. Earlier stream today. We're skipping our nap time. We're skipping our old man nap so that we can stream. There is fighting in this 2377 KvK. If you missed it yesterday, 2377 dropped a fort over in this other zone, previously uncontested. And that fort is right here. They are burning 3308 and their allies from the backside. They also built another fort here that they're building down. I mean, they have done a lot of freaking, for not having any territory in this zone close to 24 hours ago. They have done a lot of work in the last 24 hours. Just insane. 3308 and their allies, they have dropped a ton of forts surrounding this single all damage castrum, but it looks like they are going to slowly lose this territory up here. Incredible job by 2377. I guess you can't expect them to leave a zone uncontested. I know many were giving them a hard time for only going into this zone over here, but sneaky, they dropped some forts yesterday and now they're burning enemies out of this zone. The other camps are trying to alleviate some pressure on the right hand side of the map though. They have hit these 77 forts a few times. You can see they're all repairing now. Make 77 focus on two sections of the map. But it's very interesting. I guess I expected more from 3308. Last night watching Apo's stream, everybody was saying, oh, 3308's in their downtime, just wait till they wake up. But that is clearly not the case. As much territory as 77 and their allies have gained in the last 24 hours. If they were in downtime last night when this fort was building, what do you call it now? I mean, I'm just calling it like I see it. No offense intended to anyone in 3308, but my God. You know, I know they got some great players there. But yeah, Mad Mania, they got rolled in this one. They got rolled in this one. You know, and I don't know. Can they still get into Kingsland if they don't have access? So this is past 9. This is past 6. Where the hell is Kingsland even? Oh, it's way down here. So, I mean, time will tell. We will see. It's like they have this zone. Okay, they can, the 77 be able to get in Kingsland up here. 3308 through here. And these other kingdoms from the bottom and the left-hand side. So, I mean, once past 7 opens, though, they could block. They could block these past 8s here. They could block these past 8s here. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. And oops, I'm sorry, Mad, we forgot. What's going on, Clap? Electro King also made this for me. I need to get some sound effects paired with it, but yeah, pretty damn sexy if I do say so myself. Avesta, good afternoon. evening or morning. I guess it all depends on where you live, right? For me, it is coming on 1:30 in the afternoon. So thought we'd throw up the stream for a couple hours till Apo starts streaming at least. Then we can rate him and I can go start making dinner. Give me a few here. Airplanes and helicopters. I've got the windows open. It's a very nice day outside today. That's my cell phone. Give me 1 second. Hello. I have to leave for an appointment in 5 minutes. So, okay. I mean, just shoot me a message if you need me to do anything tomorrow. Right, okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, yeah, the mute button for whatever reason is not working. I hit it and it doesn't work. So, well, I scheduled this stream for 1:30 in the afternoon. It is about 1:30, and I got this meeting at work that was supposed to last until 2 o'clock. I jumped on the meeting. They said they didn't need me, so I left and started this stream early. Right now, they call me and ask me to jump back on the meeting, and I'm like, sorry, can't do it. Can't do it. Y'all told me I was excused. You told me you didn't need me there. I left. I have an appointment now. So, yeah. No, I wasn't releasing any protected health information or anything, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is, guys. I'm not gonna. I've been working since 3:45 this morning until about 1:15 in the afternoon, so my day is done. If you needed me to stay on a meeting, then yeah, I'm sorry. You should have told me to stay there then, and I would have started this stream at 2 o'clock instead of 1:20. But yeah, don't know why my mute button didn't work, but hey, you get to hear everything then, I guess. Am I back? Y'all can hear me now, right? Still. I guess I can mute in OBS. What's up, Leo? Ballsy? Good to see you guys. Yeah, we're watching 2377 here. Steamroll 3308, to be honest. Which Leo? Yeah, okay, Bing. Okay. Which Leo is in this KvK? Leo? Or like Leo, the community manager, Leo. These are the only two Leos I know. The one who just typed in chat. Oh, Leo Eden. Okay. Hello. Good morning, Lambo. Which kingdom are you in, Mr. Eden? From what I understand, Avesta, it is more expensive, but it will allow players who wish to do so to focus in more on specific troop types than in the past. So is it good? Is it bad? I mean, it's of course good for Lilith if it's more expensive for players who are going to max everything. Is it good for lower spenders who like to focus on infantry or cavalry or archers. I believe long term it may be, but we'll see. Time will tell. I say this every time they come out with release notes. Everybody is so hyped at these release notes or the little videos that they put out. I'm like, guys, just wait and see. Typically they don't make updates unless there's a financial benefit on their side to them doing it. What's going on, Thunder? Same thing with all these armaments, right? I mean, how many emails have come out now? Oh, we're sorry, there was a bug, we screwed something up. Right? And I really think they need more people testing this stuff before they release it. They're so eager to push stuff out that they're releasing stuff with bugs. I hear nothing but complaints from Siege players about how they have to move their marches now. I mean, if indeed they moved the KvK earlier in KvK, of course that's going to help lower spenders, free-to-play players. I mean, I did the last 3 KvKs in our last KvK after I had already maxed tech. So if they move that stuff earlier, that's going to benefit them. Yeah, I mean, definitely they not just when they release things, they don't just need to test the enhancements that they're putting into the code, right? They need to do full regression testing of everything else that's already in there. People don't see they lowered the crystal amount from KvK. I see. So you can still drag and drop, right? You just have to get it set up in your quick commands. So let me bookmark this here and I'll show you. It may be different on the phone though. Maybe this is just PC. So I was noticing the same thing, but that's if I have the barbarians unchecked here, it won't let me drag and drop to hit barbarians. So I had to go in and I had to check this. Maybe, I don't know if they do quick commands on the phone as well. What's going on, buddy? So with any release, right, what they put on paper is sometimes different than what we see in the game. I mean, how they do crystal tech, that won't impact the players who max crystal tech before pass 7 every KvK. I'm sure we're still going to do that. What's going on, Mr. Kane? That's a lot of troops there. Yeah, I've seen various spreadsheets posted all over. And I mean, honestly, I've never ever tracked crystal tech and how expensive it was in the past. So I'm just going by what others have told me. I just do it as quickly as I can every KvK period. You know, now that the trees are kind of separated, yeah, I'm gonna focus on those archers more so than I will siege, right? But you know, we'll still get it done as fast as the credit card allows. Incoming rally, Henry. Swarm it. Swarm it. What's up, Trick-Cool? Looks like it's gonna burn. There it goes. Plug your ears. Here it comes. Yeah, I mean, smart. Fall back behind the pass until you got to burn the next thing. It just blows me away how much territory 77 has gained overnight. And then if the next archer commanders are not OP, then we're in trouble. The archer players are in trouble. I mean, I'd still put my archers up against anyone's infantry, period. And it will not... I'll still use 2 archers on the field in a 5 and 6 march setup, and that 7th march, then I don't know if I'll use the 3rd set of archers anymore. We might go to a 3rd cavalry or 3rd infantry instead. But if you're sitting here hanging out, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button as well. We're slowly working our way towards that 5,000. We'll do a giveaway at 5,000. If that new cavalry, or if that new infantry commander for Garrison was purely infantry, I don't know how much that'll be used. But I believe that plus Gorgo is what I've seen many players using. Hey, Snow Goose, thank you, sir. Members in the chat, be sure and drop that Snow Goose emoji. Help me thank him for his generosity there. If you got a gifted membership from Snow Goose, please thank him personally. I've seen some reports with the new commander. I forget his name, Tokugawa or something like that. But it's got to be pure infantry, and to me that does not serve a huge benefit, especially in our type of KvKs where we have 3 or 4 different kingdoms in our camp. We always have people filling with random shit. Yeah, but again, man, that's got to be pure infantry, right? past 7 is not necessarily a good judge of how a commander. I want to see how a commander does against a swarm. If you can hold a full flag, if you can get everyone to reinforce it with only infantry, if this, if that. If it doesn't get swarmed by Forza, right? Four special inscription and pincer formation. Nice, very nice, Big King. I haven't gone all in on pincer yet. I did move a infantry hunter over to the pincer formation. So this is my pincer currently. Nothing to write home about. I mean, some good defense, good health stats on there. I'd prefer to have all damage instead of march speed, but we do have Toppler and we've got hard-headed. Plus bluster and hardy. So hardy adds another 3.5% health, so we're at like what, 13.9% overall then. So we moved some of the stuff that we had on where are you? On Ragnar over. So my Ragnar Scipio is not where it needs to be, but we'll get this back up there. At least all infantry stats here. Before KvK starts, so that we can run that as a third cavalry if needed. But I left my good infantry arch formation special inscriptions on because, as I understand it, arch is still the way to go for a rally or for a garrison. KvK weapon is at level 2. So we got to get more blueprints before we can get that up to 5. I do have the KvK helmet at 5 though. Everything else is at 5. We've got the 4 special inscriptions on that archer mark. So I went live a little bit early, specifically to see if Apo joins and says hello. See, that's directly opposite of what at least a half a dozen other people told me. Bing bong. What's up, Brave? Yeah, we're beating Apo to the punch today. I see Queen online. She's in our alliance chat. But it is what, 6:43 a.m. there in New Zealand. Why they're fighting here. I would think that they would want to go over here and take this flag down. I see them scouting it, but I mean, honestly, if we saw a flag with an hour left on the build time, somebody'd probably just go swarm that son of a bitch. That means it's maybe half full, maybe. Thanks for giving such a boost to Scipio and Wallace rallies. I haven't tried Scipio Wallace. So yeah, I mean, you could be right. Maybe Pincer's better, Scipio Wallace, and Arch is better with Scipio Tariq. We'll let the infantry rally guys figure that out. My infantry is mainly for garrison if needed. Open field and backup garrison if our main garrison guys need some relief. There you go. There you go. And there's a CC in there. Your flag protectors are coming just a bit late here. Just a bit late here. Yeah, like I said, if we see a flag that's got an hour build time on it and they're not protecting it like that, it's an instant swarm. I mean, seriously. What's going on over here now? How about by this pass? Where are you going? Doing a fort? Maybe they're dropping another flag over here? I think most people, let's put up a poll. Let's put up a poll and then I'll give my opinion. Who wins this KvK? The 2377 camp or the other camps? I think most people expect 2377 to win. That said, any 3 versus 1 is very, very, very difficult. I mean, your forces are split right now, protecting over here and being aggressive on the other side. That said, if anyone can do it, 2377 is one of the best out there. Is both of these camps just have to keep pressuring them, make sure that they're not focused in one section of the map. Make sure that all 3 camps can get into Kingsland at the end, and then they have a fighting chance. I mean, whether this camp down here got dominated in this zone or not, they just have to keep nipping and keep nipping and keep nipping. They have to be that annoying camp that keeps hitting them from the back while they're focused elsewhere. Yep, exactly, Bing. But if 2377 is able to drain any of these camps to a point where they can't fight, and it's a 2 versus 1 in Kingsland, it's a done deal. Again, that's my opinion. I mean, and maybe they're saving for Kingsland. You know, maybe they're just trying to get to Kingsland at this point, but I did expect a lot more from Wade over here. Earlier said they were doing 08 was doing a lot of trash talking in Lost Kingdom chats. So they shut up a little bit now. I don't care what kingdom you are though. Any 3 versus 1 is difficult. Not fighting until past 7 all the way to Kingsland, Kingdom 1206, which camp are you in? I assume you're down here somewhere. Saints of 79, why do I know that name? 1206 is in 1903. Over in this camp here somewhere. Yeah, time will tell. We'll see what happens. The other question then too is, okay, let's just say 2377 loses this KvK. How the hell do they split up the Autrix between 3 camps? I mean, you're going to have one camp that gets the 240, and then you're going to split 60 Autrix between 2 other camps? How is the final occupation of the Zig going to be decided? Will there be betrayal? Will there be drama in that? Because one camp's not even fighting yet. And this is precisely the reason I did not want to do a 3 versus 1 in our last KvK. We would have been on the team of 3 had it been a 3 versus 1, right? We wouldn't have had fights until Kingsland. Our players are not going to agree to that. They're not going to have fun farming until Kingsland just to fight in Kingsland. So they tried to pressure us. Earth and Water tried to pressure us into doing a 3 versus 1. We said no. We'd rather just fight anybody, anywhere, anytime than do a 3 versus 1. Granted, we did end up allying with Fire after Pass 7 was open for a couple of days, but that's only because Earth and Water were already accusing us of doing that. In our KvK, right? Fire was coming through to the Pass 7 we were fighting Water at. And they had markers up, do not attack Wind Camp. So I understand why the enemy thought that we had allied with them before we actually did. But they were not thinking logically, right? Fire, you know, there's an old saying out there, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And Fire understood that if Water and Earth kept us, Wind Camp, out of Kingsland, that it would be a gangbang on them. I don't farm in the off season. Why would I don't farm in the off season. Why would I want to farm during? Yeah, we don't want to farm in KvK. We don't do recovered KvKs. We don't take easy KvKs. We're gonna fight in every KvK we go into. Yeah, that must be Latin. I can't read it. Can I have some pickles on my cheeseburger, please? Oh, I see him. He's awake. He hasn't even stopped into my stream yet. 50% of the time when Apo streams, I'm the first one there. We've been streaming for 39 minutes. He hasn't even come and said hello. I'm a bit offended. Mad, we're going to have to wait till he goes to bed and zero him. Or wait till right before KvK matchmaking, right? Then we can take all of his resources. Say, Jolene, what's happening? Got home from work. Hope all is well with you. What's up, Turkey? Yeah. We skipped our afternoon nap today. To fire up a stream here. Here's the test, though. Will Apo join it or not? If he doesn't jump on and at least say hello, I'm not going to his stream later. I'm kidding. While we're thinking of it, we're going to drop a link to Apple's channel in here. Drop a link to Forza in here. I think I've got Redline still set up here too. There he is. There he is. What's going on, Apple? I'm trying to find the button here for Apocalypse because, yeah, you never say nothing in my chats. So I moved the Apple button, which I'm going to press here in about 5 seconds, to the second page of my stream deck. But here we go. Welcome, Apocalypse. There we go. There we go. See, we got the Apo. We've got the Mad Mania.
You're an inspiration for bird control.
Got one for Ape. Got one for Forza.
You must feel the force around you.
Of course, the Snow Goose one. You didn't get flowers yet? You talk to your husband about that. Stitch. Cat. Electro King. MF. And then, of course, this one Electro King just sent me 2 days ago. So yeah, Queen, I sent him a donation the other day. It was through PayPal. It was $25, and it said buy your wife some flowers. So if you don't get at least one flower from him, we got some problems. That $25 was earmarked for Queen's flowers, or buy her bundles in 1029. Okay, her choice. What's up, Shagwa? She will get a flower, I swear. Apple's running outside. He's picking a dandelion out of the backyard right now. Here's your flower, Queen. I don't know if you even have dandelions in New Zealand. What's up, Hells? Flags might be attackable again over here. It's almost dead. Yeah, we got a vote up there. 3 versus 1s are hard. 3 camps versus 1s are hard, regardless. I mean, they're fighting on 2 fronts presently. But I mean, and I kind of said this on Apo's stream last night. Where's 3308? Right? Last night people were saying, oh, 3308's in downtime. They're Vietnamese kingdom. Yada yada yada. Are they still in downtime almost 24 hours later? Right? Because 77 built this fort yesterday. They burned territory yesterday. They built this fort yesterday. And they're all the way down here already. You know, and I know Apo doesn't like to be mean to kingdoms. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to disrespect 3308 here, but yeah, where the hell are ya? All right, Queen. We'll see you later. Smash that like button on your way out. I mean, what? They're 21 point something billion power? I mean, they built an absolute crap ton of forts down here since I last looked. What if last night is any indication? All 2377 has to do is yeah, get some key people to random teleport down here, and they can drop a fort down here too. They must have had 15, 20 people random teleported up near this fort drop last night, at least. Yeah, I mean, just, you know, work your way down here a little bit further, and then, yeah, just drop another fort down here and call it a day. 2377, one of the best kingdoms in the game. I won't deny that. I won't deny that. I saw a ton of people giving them shit for only going into this zone to start when Pass 4 opened and not going into this zone. Well, they're here now. What you gonna do about it? We're gonna register as soon as Redline gets here, Shagwa. So, worst case scenario for Redline's migration, he will play the Ark of Osiris final 3 matches on Sunday the 25th and migrate Sunday the evening of the 25th, and we'll register that week then. If they get knocked out this week, then he'll come over sooner. Time will tell in this KvK, but I don't think these 3 camps are going to drain 2377. If 2377 was drained, it would have had to happen last KvK. If they were truly drained, they wouldn't have taken a 3 versus 1. If they were truly drained, they wouldn't have even registered, right? Correct. Redline plays on the MX team. I mean, nobody likes off season, right? Ideally we want to go into a KvK, skip a KvK. Go into a KvK, skip one. Go in, skip. You know, that's what we want to do. But there are certain individuals, such as Redline, that are worth waiting for. So that gives us some additional time to get higher powered farms into the cloud so they don't count against matchmaking. Sure, they can't be used in KvK, but once KvK matchmaking is over, you can bring them out of the cloud and at least start farming on them again. That gives our players more time to get equipment upgraded, to get armaments upgraded, and let some of these other kingdoms go into KvK and iron out all the changes and bugs that typically come with the Lilith update. Who's this zone top kingdom? So you got 3308 here with 21 billion power or so. Plus you got 2377 here. And 1945, it looks like, has 10 billion power in this alliance. That's a farming. This is probably a farm also, yep. Yeah, I mean, you can join other kingdoms, obviously, when you're fighting, so maybe they're spread out through the other kingdoms. Is that what you want to see? See if that flag got destroyed over here on the left hand side. Needs repairing. We'll monitor this situation over here for a little bit. What's going on, Paranoia? And I don't know. I didn't check yesterday when 77 was dropping forts in that other zone if these guys were putting pressure on down here at the same time. I said in the chat somewhere, I don't know if it was Apple stream or I don't know if it was a DM with Mad Mania, but these guys needed to put pressure to get some of those folks away from that fort on the other side. But even I don't know how much that would have brought 77 over here in the first place, right? Because you got 3 forts to burn through here, 3 forts to burn through here. They would have literally had to drop a fort somewhere back here and make 77 or 73 build to it to get some of the pressure off of their allies in that other zone. Yeah, I skipped my nap today, Paranoia, just for you. No, I just had to beat Apo to the punch today. It's very difficult firing up a stream at 22:30 UTC when Apo's already got 100 viewers. You know, then I get maybe 10 or 12 people watching. So we figured we'd fire up a little early one today. Once Apo starts streaming, we'll give him a raid. And I'll go cook dinner. What's up, Mr. Electro King? If you guys don't know by now, Electro King does all my graphics for me. Intros, outros, overlays. And why is that spinning like button there? Emojis, you name it, he does it. If you're looking for graphics of any kind, Electro King is the man. Profile pictures. I get DMs almost on a daily basis, people wanting to do graphics, and it's always, nope, I got a guy. That man is Electro King. If you are looking for graphics of any kind, be sure and hit him up. You can find him on my Discord, link in the description. This one here. Looks super sexy. I'm thinking about getting a new monitor though, Electro King, so we might need to change resolutions on a lot of this shit. You know, I run an ultra wide, which some people like, some people don't like. But, we'll see. We'll see. I want to upgrade. I want to get an OLED monitor. I really want one. Where are we at in the poll? $33 votes. 75% think 2377 is going to win the KvK. We're gonna have some fun in Kingsland if all three of these other camps make it there. I will say that, especially as small as Kingsland is. The thing is, if the fight's not over, even if one of these camps gets pushed out of Kingsland, they still got to attack 77 on the backside through some of these other passes. Because Kingsland is super small. I mean, where is it? I figure that's what, 7 or 8 flags to get to the zig in the middle. Crazy small. As small as Kingsland is, though, Turkey, I think they can handle them in Kingsland. Which is why I'm saying these camps gotta keep pressure on 77 in every other area of the map, while also giving them all they can handle in Kingsland. But we'll see. It sure will be fun to watch either way. They're not having much success dividing 77 right now, are they? I mean, when you fight a kingdom like 77, you have to be prepared to have players online pretty much 24 hours a day. However you choose to do that, you have to be prepared for that, because that's what they do. If you have a downtime, you're screwed. Because they don't. They might have a slightly less active period, but they don't have your traditional downtime. Next push here, it looks like. Oh, sorry. When you skip your nap time, you get tired. Sleeps like a baby tonight. Yeah, I'll have to figure out when Kingsland opens for these guys and something set up for that. Just see. All right, the screen is going to go dark for just a minute here. What? I switched accounts. There we go. We'll get you back to the action here shortly. We want to do this. Do this. Okay. So left side of the map, we've got the left side of their map. Let me remove these graphics here. Text left, gone. Text right, gone. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. It is the opposite, right? Let me change it. Alright, so on your left screen you've got the left side of the map. On your right screen you've got the right side of the map. I am on my tablet and my PC. Give you some split screen action here for a bit. What's going on, Grey Worm? I'm doing well, yourself? Unless you're asking Para there. Para likes to troll me. Every time I pop a tax in the kingdom, he whines and bitches and moans and complains about it. Even though he gets 30% resource gathering speed. And I also pop with a production buff at the same time. He still complains. I swear, if Para won $50 billion in the lottery, he'd still find something to complain about. Yeah, you've been pumping out some videos. See, but if you were the annoying kid at the barbecue party, I'd take you and I'd throw you in the pool. Coming through there. Testing the waters maybe a little bit. Where is it? Where is it? Literally, the tax I ran yesterday, I got maybe 4 million of each resource. It wasn't nothing crazy. not like it paid for the 2,000 gems it cost to run that buff either. Plus the 1,500 gems to run the resource production buff, favorable weather. So no, I did not build a pool with those taxes. How is the Cav rally doing on a pass? Which pass are they rallying? We've been sending archers at the flags on the left-hand side. Right-hand side, I really haven't seen any flag rallies. My assumption is it's Attila Subutai. Providing off-game accounts and resources for players in 3308. What is an off-game account? Skirmishing down here. Our last KvK, the best rally on the pass we had was Forza's Attila Subutai. I can't honestly say now with Tokugawa, I think is his name, as a commander. Mad Mania was saying that he's awesome in the past. I just have him unlocked though, I do not have him expertise. What's up, Hugh? Huge reaction. I like it. I like the name. Grey Worm, worst case scenario, will register the week of the 25th. It all depends on when 60MX loses their match. We're waiting for Redline before we pop a registration. So if they win their next match, then they'll play three finals matches on the 25th, and he'll come over right after that. If they lose their next match, then they're out of it. They'll probably migrate over sooner. I just did, Mr. Reaction. Yeah, I would love to do Orleans. We haven't done Orleans yet. You know, can what is it, 3379? Can they upset MX like they upset GT? We'll see. We'll see. All the planets were aligned and all the stars were aligned for them to pull off the stunt that they did with GT. You know, it wouldn't have worked if they would have capped that obelisk with T1s. They would have been ported up already. So, I'm not in a KvK currently, Dildo. We are spectating the 2377 KvK currently on both sides of the screen. I already said your name, Dill. What is it with people? It's what is it? Say my name, say my name. If I ask my wife to say my name in bed, she's gonna say asshole. Son of a bitch. Your full name is Dill Doe. Which means nothing unless you indicate a size. Right? Dill, D-O-U-G-H. Is that like a dill sourdough? A dill rye dough? Whole wheat? Some type of dill pickle bread? Flag should repair any minute. Looks like they already built a back flag here. Slow progression for 77, but again, they gained all this territory last night. Craziness. So this guy and this guy will be off territory soon. Right? Yep. World Championship in hockey? You mean the Stanley Cup Finals? No, I haven't been watching it. What's up, Harry? Someone's making funny names here just to say them on stream. So what's going on, Harry? Give me another one. Say my name. Say my full name. Have fun with that. Gilbert and Harold need to find jobs. Boss needs more people if they want to try and burn this flag again. Been repairing for a while now. So Marco, good to see you. I'm hoping the next Archer Commanders will be great. What's going on, Hells? Everyone has been saying rip Archers, but I'm still going to use them. Think Archers suck badly, then that's fine. You come and find me in the open field and we'll have some fun. I'll show you Archers don't suck. What's up, Harry? Yeah, all I've got to finish on my first Archer set is I got to get the KvK weapon from level 2 to level 5. So next KvK we can get 2 blueprints to help accomplish that. Hey, Jolene, thank you. It's easier than jumping from side to side to side on one screen. Archers are doo-doo at the moment, and you know, we can set something up, Paranoia. You bring your best Cav marches, I'll bring my best Archer marches. We'll see who wins. Yeah, this is how the game always works, right? You know, the thing is, when they release Archer commanders that are not overpowered, you don't see Archer players whining and crying and bitching and moaning about it. But when they release cavalry commanders or even infantry commanders that are not the new meta, you see infantry players and cavalry players out there whining and crying and bitching and moaning like they're a 4-year-old who got their lollipop stolen at Walmart. Go for it, Gray. Oh, here they come on the left. Okay, but my lollipop was stolen. Win ties, and they do commander swap, troop type, for any interesting Archer rallies or field pairings. So I tried to make Tariq an archer at one point in time. Subutai might be interesting. Nevsky is a decent choice. I've given up on getting Jolene to try and migrate here. I've given up. Garrison, Gorgo Attila. Appo's the really the only content creator in 1029. Right? I would say Forza, Redline, and I are part-time streamers. I don't generally stream when we're heavy fighting and more, and I get it, right? That's what people want to see, but at the same time, it's hard to stream, it's hard to pay attention to chat, and also fight like I want to and need to fight in many instances. So we leave that for Appo and others. Appo's still here. Let's do the Appo again. Oh, it did not. Oh, I don't have it set up for the split screen overlay. Damn it. I don't have it set up for the split screen overlay. So let's go back. Hang on. Rise of Kingdoms, images. What is going on with you? Okay, now I'm angry. Now I'm angry. Play the full thing. Now I'm angry. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Did it do Mad Mania? No, it just plays the sounds.
An inspiration for bird control.
Send the archers. I like it. I like it maybe without the web. Oh, very nice. 4 blues. Attack focused. Oh, very nice, dude. Very nice. It's hard to tell which of these blue marches are 77 and which are 73, right? Because they can flip between alliances. But yeah, I mean, really, if they can just fill flags and fill rallies for 77, then that's all 77 really needs from them, right? What's up, Bad Don? That's an excellent suggestion, Apple. Is this the KvK they're in? Nope, 23 more. This is on. Flip that to live. 2377 at 50.8 billion kill points. 3473, yeah, they're at 18. Yeah, as a support kingdom, they're doing quite well. And for those that don't know, this is prokingdoms.com. I think I've got it set up here. There it is. Yeah, George and GB77, they have done a fantastic job of posting them. You know, we really don't have a need to pull stats for our kingdom anymore, simply because you can just go to Pro Kingdoms and find it, at least during wars, right? Apple, go set your stream up. Let me be. Yeah, you'll be first today. No competition for me today. We'll raid Apple shortly after he gets going, though, so let me know when he goes live. It's my night to cook dinner, and it's so nice outside. We'll throw some chicken on the grill, some vegetables. Looks like Apo is starting at 3:30 my time, which is 42 minutes from now, roughly. So we'll set up that redirect now. He's going to be streaming this KvK as well. So when we end, we'll send you directly over to Apocalypse. I just put it down. It said 3:30. It said 20:30 UTC. But if you got to do your hair and put the lipstick on and take a shower, you know, feel free. This music gets me hyped. I'm not a big fan of the EDM or that type of music, right? Electrician, are you finally getting wired up? Did you ever get that area set aside? Heat pump replacement? What the heck is a heat pump? What the hell's the temperature there anyway that you need to turn the heat on? What is the current temperature in Christchurch, New Zealand? Oh, come on, it's 46 degrees there. 46 Fahrenheit, come on. We're supposed to get up to 65 today. Or, I'm sorry, that's Sunday. Supposed to get up to 65 on Sunday. You don't need heat for that. Put on an extra layer. Meat Shack now Celsius. That is 7.22222 degrees Celsius. It ain't cold. Yeah, we got air conditioners in the U.S., right? I don't have a heat pump though. Got a hot water heater. But the house isn't heated with hot water. The house is heated with forced air furnace. There is a world outside the USA. I've never been there, Dad Don. Never been there. Marco, no, I run ZL Herman and Ash YSG. And I have to change this March's command, right? Ash YSG, ZL Herman, LC Alex, HQ Arthur, Joan Belly, Ragnar Scipio is out, BQ Wallace is in. Yeah, this is all wrong. That's all wrong. I light my fireplace. Yeah, I got 2 wood-burning fireplaces here. We do that periodically in the wintertime or in the fall, right, when I don't want to turn the heat on. Just need a few hours of heat pumping out of the fireplaces. Like they're getting ready to push there on the left-hand side of the map again. We missed this flag burn, sorry. I mean, right now it is 78 degrees Fahrenheit here. Perfect weather. Gorgeous day. Absolutely gorgeous day. That would be 25.5 degrees Celsius. Yep, I'm running BQ William Wallace for 2nd Infantry March. So let me edit that now. We got Ash YSG, ZL Herman, HG Alex, BQ Wallace. We were actually doing HQ and Belly. And then Arthur William. Ragnar Scipio is an option. Nevsky. Joan is an option. Philip Shajar is an option. There we go. That should work now. And I'm really wondering if I scrap the Philip Shajar march. move Philip behind one of these other guys, like Lucci Philip, or we'll see. So 5 marches will be 2 archers, 2 infantry, 1 cavalry, and if we do the 1 cavalry, then it's going to be Arthur Philip instead of Arthur William. If we do 2 cavalry, then we'll just run we'll probably do a BQ Lucci or Lucci BQ. We'll play around with it. I got a lot of commander's expertise, so I got a lot of options. But, I mean, Philip Shajar did not get the best trades as a march in last KvK, but when I had it on the field and I was able to focus targets, all my other marches got a huge 10 to 30% increase. Yeah, I have a fully proc leadership set. Most of it is at level 2. With a proc set of drums on it also. But we'll see. I mean, I don't have, going from memory here, so cut me some slack. I don't have Charlemagne expertise. I don't have Lubu expertise. I don't have Wu Zetian expertise. Newest cavalry commander, I forgot his name. Subutai, I don't have expertise. A couple of the newer engineering commanders don't have expertise. Steven and whoever the other guy is. We got plenty of options. Yeah, there's a lot of different commander pairings that are super solid. The thing I've always liked about archers is that they're very versatile. Exclude Edward and El Cid from this next statement, but pretty much any of those other archer commanders that are open field, you compare with another archer commander and get good results. Even Cyrus. Oh, yep, I saw that message. I didn't. Yeah, I mean that's a super solid 6 marches. I mean, I can't argue with any of that. I like Belly on the field myself, Belly Prime, just because if I'm walking past the flag that's repairing, I like to swarm. But HQ Belly it's an underrated march. It's super freaking solid. I don't think I've had a bad report on that. Unless I'm getting swarmed by like 25 marches at the same time. You know, and I'll be the first to say this, I'm lazy. I'm very lazy. Don't micromanage my marches. I'll sad face every single one of them and send them all out again. I don't like switching equipment in the middle of fights. That takes too much time. I don't like changing presets in the middle of fights. That takes too much time. I just want to get back out there and have fun. But I think Philip in my 7th march is not doing justice to my other marches, so we might flip something around there. Stop moving that screen. Is that why nothing coming? Yep, I did. Sorry about that. Remember to move that tablet screen every so often so it doesn't freeze up. And I'm not one that sits, for those of you that don't know, which probably none of you, I'm not one who sits and studies reports all KvK, trying to micro my marches. I go out there, I tank, I do as much damage as I possibly can, and everyone coming in behind me will get better reports. My objective is burning flags. It's not seeing reports and posting reports all over Discord saying, hey, look at me. And that means oftentimes my reports are shit. So I'm out there tanking. But that's completely fine as long as I'm doing my job. And the rest of the people in 1029 then have good reports coming in behind me. I didn't get the boom booms. I have a good excuse though. I'm streaming. I have a very good excuse. I'll get a sticker when I raid him. And because Lambo gets 50% of the boom boom stickers for being the first one on Appo's stream anyway, it's no longer called the boom boom sticker, it's called the Lambo sticker. I mean, the nice thing is we've got Forza here now who also does that same job. He will plow into the murder ball first. We've got Redline coming who fights exactly like Forza and I do. So that's just going to benefit the entire kingdom, especially pushing objectives. Yeah, one is a tablet and one is a PC. This one over here, this is my tablet. Because it is against the rules to run multiple accounts on the same device at the same time. We're all about following the rules here. I spend too much money and too much time on my main account to get it banned for any reason whatsoever. I don't care what other streamers do, right? Just because they're running the red light at the intersection doesn't mean I'm going to follow. Mania said this is a retirement kingdom. Only for him, Paranoia. Only for him. Yeah, when Mad Mania's mom leaves the house and he doesn't have a babysitter, she turns on the computer and says, "Here, play your game till I get home." If you've ever been on Discord when Mad Mania's there, you'll hear him yelling at his mom, "Mom, bring me a Hot Pocket. Put some pizza rolls in the microwave, please." What do you mean we're out of bagel bites? Where are my Pop-Tarts today? What the fuck is a Hot Pocket? You don't know what a Hot Pocket is? Google it. No. Mad doesn't know. Mad doesn't eat chicken tenderloins, right? Mad eats the dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets. Exactly. Where are they going? It's like in kind of. Yeah, they have ham and cheese or meatballs and sauce or Philly cheesesteaks inside the middle, right? It's not apple pie filling. You guys are probably all too young to remember when McDonald's deep fried their apple pies. Those were much better than these fucking baked apple pies they have now. I don't know what an English sausage roll is. Anything sausage has to be good. Right? What I disrespect from Great Britain is eating beans on toast, blood sausage with breakfast. I'm sorry, blood pudding. Is it blood pudding? And then everybody has mushrooms or tomatoes with breakfast as well. I've watched a lot of Beard Meats Food, and he does some traditional English breakfast challenges, and the plate is piled with frickin' beans and frickin' tomatoes and mushrooms and blood pudding, blood sausage. It's like, man, no. Breakfast is eggs, is pancakes, is bacon, is sausage. You know, extra bacon, extra sausage, extra eggs, right? It's none of this crazy stuff. Beans on toast, ugh. I mean, I don't mind a good sourdough toast, but just plain frickin' toast? Nah, no thank you. No thank you. Mushrooms? No. No, the only mushrooms I've ever eaten in my life are the mushrooms that make me hallucinate for 8 hours. Oh, no way. No way. Buttermilk pancakes? Oh, definitely beat toast any day of the week. You must have hit the wine bottle as soon as you got home from work today, Jan. Hash browns. That's another thing. I make Chucky Browns periodically, and those are hash browns with sauteed onions, sauteed jalapenos. Then you put 2 sunny side up eggs right on top, a dollop of sour cream, some cheese sauce if you have a cheese sauce, otherwise you just melt cheese in with the hash browns. That's some good shit. That's some good shit. Actually made that for Mother's Day for my wife. I don't know why this dude poured it up here. He's going to TP automatically when this flag burns. Carbs are evil, yes they are, but I like my hash browns. Yeah, they look good, Marco. They look good. It's hard, Jolie. It's very hard. Because you got your bread, you got your potatoes, you got your pasta. Right? Even most milk is higher in carbs. It's hard. It's hard. stay away from those carbs. And they're so damn good. Yeah, I ideally try to limit my carb intake to 25 to 30 grams per meal. But some days that's not possible when you're making pasta. Tonight should be easy, right? Some grilled chicken breasts and vegetables. What's up, Captain? Yeah, I mean, all those carbs, that turns into sugar, right? And that's not necessarily a good thing. But here in the America's Dairyland, the land of cheese and milk, it's no carbs, no cheese. It's hard to find anything. I do not, Marco. Now you're talking about the Forza gang. You're talking about Boom Boom Chat. I do not have one. I'm in way too many chats already. It would be hard to manage. And I see Apple banging his head on his desk every time somebody wants in his chat. More for fun than anything. I do have a Discord though, if you're not on my Discord. I love all these content creators are hating on archers right now. Just you wait. Just you wait 6 months. You'll all be crying that archers are too overpowered. VS chat? What the hell is a VS chat? Is that Victoria's Secrets chat there, Jolene? Are you hanging out in a Victoria's Secrets chat that we don't know about? I think Mad Mania's got a feet pics chat somewhere. Hell, he's probably got a whole Discord set up for feet pics. Okay. Okay, VS chat, Vagina Squad. I'll say it. If you don't want to type it, I'll say it. Apparently there was an all-girls chat. How many catfishes did you find in there? No, I mean, for the longest time, I had people trying to tell me Carr was a girl. Just look at his profile picture. I can only imagine the number of catfishes you had in an all-girls Rise of Kingdoms chat. What, he poured it up here for what? A cheeseburger, a couple marches? I mean, seriously. I think they gave up on the left-hand side of the map, or are they at the other pass here now? I mean, they just need to, the left side, they just need to get everyone online and drop a fort somewhere. I mean, just the activity from these kingdoms is piss poor. I mean, you've got 77 fighting in 1, 2, 3, 4 different touch points, potentially. If they had all their players online and everyone was active, they could do some damage. But that's the problem as I see it right now. I mean, 77 is strong as hell. Don't get me wrong. But you got to split them up and apply pressure. They got slapped hard, Captain. I mean, 77 dropped this fort yesterday, and now they've got all this territory here. Right, you got like, 30 marches here, maybe 6 players. Same here, I would say 6 or 7 players. Over on this left-hand side of the map, you've got, 5 or 6 players. I'm sure there are some players that are just kind of hunkered down in the city waiting for a flag to be rallied so where they're needed, but maybe this is 10 players. So yeah, I mean how they're holding multiple touch points against a big kingdom like 08. Beyond me. Beyond me. What's up, Raz? They're not these duck guys, these lost guys, they're not even coming out this passage. I mean, I call it like I see it, and that's just me. I expected more from 3308. Let's take a second. Let's go look at Hero Scrolls. HeroScroll.com for anyone interested. $22.9 billion power, 1.4 trillion kill points. What's up, Rega? Raz, I don't know. Yesterday when 77 dropped that fort, the GV-77 fort in this zone, Everyone on Apple stream was saying 3308's in downtime. They must have some serious downtime if 77 is able to drop another fort and burn all this territory. Right, at least a day. The last 24 hours they've been in downtime then. But you can't have downtime against kingdoms like 1960, 2377, 1093. And downtime should not exist if you're fighting against them. Either way, if all three of the other camps make it to Kingsland, Kingsland is so small, it's going to be hard for 77 to fight three camps in Kingsland. Especially if those camps are continuing to put pressure on the backside as well. So if East Anglia gets pushed out of Kingsland, they got to keep putting pressure on 77 somewhere. Them divide their forces, although if they can't even defend flags now, when their forces are divided, God only knows. From what I understand, 3308 is Vietnamese. I mean, 77's having no problems burning any flag they touch. I mean, I think they're running into the same problem that many of these kingdoms run into. We'll use 1307 and 2268 as prime examples of that. When they're doing well in a KvK, everyone's online. When they're not doing well in a KvK, people are offline. They're busy. They have this, that, or the other thing to do. Right? So losing a KvK, losing a zone, it doesn't mean the death of a kingdom. It means you're going to find out who's there for the kingdom, who the true fighters are. And I mean, 1307, they were a hell of a huge kingdom. When they were winning KvKs, they had hundreds and hundreds of players online at the same time. 2268, same deal. As soon as they faced some adversity, and they were losing a KvK or losing a zone, it was a fucking ghost town. You know, and I mean, no disrespect to Mad Phantom, who was one of the big time leaders in 1307, or Panther, or any of those other players from 2268, Peacemaker, whoever. Right? Just you gotta recruit the right people. Even if you win a KvK, you still need to figure out who performed and who didn't. You can't just win a KvK, get cocky, bring in 60 more people, and try and do it all over again. You got to find a way to keep up that morale then. That's what good leadership does. We lost Zone 5 in our last KvK, but that didn't mean everybody fucked off and went and did their own thing. They continued fighting. It's all about recruiting the right people. Only Farmers here. Not drunk today? Not yet? Not yet, because the best way to recover from your hangover yesterday is just start drinking again. But you know this, I'm preaching to the choir there. You know me, Apple. I don't sugarcoat things. I call it like I see it. If I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it's my opinion. So. I'm doing nothing on the left side of the map again. These camps will not be successful against 2377 if they're not coordinating pushes. It won't happen. Seems like the two camps that 77 has access to are just kind of off in their own little world, doing their own thing. Playing their own game. Honestly, they should be communicating back and forth, coordinating pushes on each side of the map. Otherwise, the players in 77 can really just port back and forth and focus wherever there's pressure, or wherever they need to burn a flag. Of Raz Grease should beat anyone. I think I need to start a series of videos to prove that I'm not drunk. How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? We know you're drunk when you tell me your farm could take a swarm from 1029. We know you're drunk when you say silly things like that. I mean, the proof is right there. Yeah, see, I mean, this flag isn't even half burned. It's a little over half burned, and there's only 2 cities on it. That shows to me that they're kind of giving up. Start every stream with a breathalyzer. Oh, that would be good. She would have to fire up her webcam to do that, though. And honestly, Alloys, if a lot of the live on camera, although that may be how she hits 5,000-6,000 subs. Right, a lot of these players would really enjoy something like that in a weird way. I'm just saying, be careful there, Only Farmer. Be careful. Speaking of subscribers, if you're hanging out and have not done so yet, please click that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. Greatly appreciate it. I'm a part-time streamer, 2 or 3 days a week. But we're slowly working our way, to 5,000. We'll be doing a giveaway then. I've got some Egyptian-themed keycaps, Horus and Seth, to give away for somebody who has a mechanical keyboard. We've got t-shirts we can give away. I know St. Jolene wanted some sandals. Part-time streamer, full-time boss. Not really. We got tons of good players here that help run the kingdom. And Maniac, Captain, Thunder, Mayhem, JPJ, Soli, Classified. I think we've got a solid 12 to 15 players that we can rotate through R4 at any time and don't have to worry about anything. Not yet, Mad. She claims she's not drunk yet, but time will tell. St. Jolene, if Mad Mania is not slurring his words on Discord, then we know we have a problem. He functions better drunk than he does sober. I'll just say that. I mean, there's nothing going on over here. Nothing going on over here. Let me send some farmers out here. I know my AP bar is full. Don't yell at me, guys. After dinner, we'll run a few forts. Don't worry. Did you guys see this too? Am I crazy? If I search, the gather button automatically pops up. Did it always do that, or is it just me? I feel like before you searched, you had to click on it and then click on gather. Yeah, I think it's new too, because there was a period of time, there was an adjustment period there, where I would do the search, right? And I would click on it again, and the gather would minimize. So there was that muscle memory going on where I would do the search, I'd find the node, and then I'd click on it, and because I did, it would disappear. And also, it doesn't give me resource nodes that other people are going to anymore. Right? When I search things, it doesn't bring up resource nodes that have white lines or blue lines going to them. That came with the update? Okay, so I'm not going crazy. I don't know. they were headed to this resource node. And hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. This animation, it's better than the flowers, but it's too crazy. It's too crazy. I would like to just see the lightning coming off the back end rather than being surrounded by an entire blue animation. But that's just me. Yeah, enemy's gone. They're gone. Might be a tactic though. They're trying to lull 3377 to sleep. Hey, if we're not on the field, maybe they'll go away. Where are these guys going? Are you trying to build a flag there? And let me ask this question too. Odd question, I know. I'm on the same KvK map, watching the same KvK. How is one part of the map in night and one part of the map in day? Please tell me. Some of the animations I like. I mean, I like the teleport animation. I like the backgrounds for the VIP players. Right, not so much this purple one. I like the red one with flames. Right, I think putting animations on an avatar frame, I think that's a bit over the top. It's based on device run. Yeah, my PC's been up for 2 hours, whereas the tablet, the one on the left-hand side, has only been up for an hour or so. But that answers my question then, Big Bong. Thank you. See, I mean, like, these are just sitting here. I like the lightning spitting out the backside, but these blue circles around it, come on, that's a bit over the top. Where are we at for likes? I haven't refreshed in a while. Oh, we're at 37. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'd rather have Lilith sell cosmetics with no stats than keep coming out with never-ending chase of formations. Well, they said these are the last formations until what, December? Alright, we got a flag repairing here now. I mean, I like the teleport animation. If you see that fire teleport animation coming into a location, I've seen people last KvK just run away when they see that without even knowing who's teleporting in. Right? You see Forza City would teleport in with that fire, or I would, or Apo, or any of the SVIP players, and people just freaking turn and run instantly, without waiting to see who the name was of the person teleporting in. It's quite comical. Oh, someone Polish scouted the flag. There's an Attila in there. I mean, if people would just wait and see who's teleporting in, and they saw Apocalypse Gaming coming in, they wouldn't run. Oh, hey, Apple, what's going on? Yeah, it definitely depends on the device. But yeah, you can always go to light mode. If you're playing this game on a phone regularly, I feel so sorry for you. I really do. I can't hardly see this game on my phone. If I'm not on a PC or a tablet, I'm not fighting. I can't imagine playing this on a phone. I'll log on to the phone if I'm sitting in the recliner and don't have a tablet near me to send farmers out. But I don't think there's any way I could fight on my phone. What? I got a Galaxy S22. It's not the Plus, so it's the one with the smaller screen. 5.7 inches, I think it is. Yep. But I don't need some massive honking phone either. What's up, car? Car's here, St. Jolene here, Snow Goose was here, Mad Mania was here, Electro King was here, Apple was here. We'll pop some emojis for you guys right now. Okay, a little earlier stream today. Just watching 2377. They've gained a lot of territory since last night. for this flag to get rallied. Come on, guys. Here we go on the left screen.
Fight!
See you later, farmer. Have a good one. I'm sure they'll have the beer waiting for you when you get to the bar. Pretty sad that they only need 8 or 10 players for the flag. They gather troops for 15 minutes. 2377 ports in and wipes them out in 2. I enjoy this. It's not normal at KvK. You have multiple sections of the map to watch. I wish I had the opportunity to do some split screen Osiris streams as well, but it's been hard this year. I don't know if they have my tablet whitelisted or if it's just my PC. I think it's just my PC. I remember having issues getting in to spectate the one of the 1960 KvKs on my tablet. But I'll be right back. I have to go and preheat the grill. Stand by. Okay. I'm surprised they haven't rallied that flag yet. Do a quick poll here. And there are two options. Real quick, because we're going to rate Apple at the top of the hour. Is 3308 saving for Kingsland, or is this the best they got? Option 1, they're saving for Kingsland. Option 2 is a bad show from them thus far. Four votes only. 34 watching, only 4 votes. As an observer, Ottoman Slap was foul for what they're doing to 3308. Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with his actions, but if that happens, you have to have a way to deal with it. As I understand it, he has doesn't like 3308. Much different though than logging into somebody else's account, porting in, and porting an allied port, right? Much different. This option 3, we have hope for Kingsland, but we won't promise anything. In the poll earlier, I think it was like 70% said 2377 going to win this KvK. Two flags repairing over here, and they're not rallying. What's going on, Stathis? Bring the lipstick chat. Lipstick chat is when you go to Apple stream, right? You barely hear me because of the music. Is that a problem for everyone? It should be turning down the music volume whenever I speak. I don't know. The mute button on my Stream Deck's not working either. So maybe it's not, but okay. Everyone else here is okay? No other audio issues? I mean, I can always turn down the music a little bit if need be. There, we turned it down just a hair. Apple, go live. Go live, Apple. Go live. The earlier poll was who's going to win KvK. 2377 or the other three camps. Here's the problem, though, as I see it, and this is also why I don't like 3 versus 1s. These other 3 camps win. Who gets the star at the end? How is that decided? One camp hasn't even fought yet, so they can't go by DKP. right? And one camp is going to get 200 or so Autrix, and the other two camps are going to have to split 60 or so. It makes no sense. You know, I would hate to be in a 3 versus 1 and be on the 3 side. That's why we didn't do it last KvK. You know, we wanted fights from start to finish. What's up, schmuck? You know, I mean, I get it, right? But there are two things I don't like, and I don't know if this happened in this diplomacy. I hate it when kingdoms come into Diplo and they hold other kingdoms hostage. Oh, well, we're not going to fight. We're going to do our covered KvK if you guys don't ally the way we want. You know, to me, that's fucking bullshit. If I was at third camp Hells, I'd be pissed. I would not take a 3 versus 1 then. Right? That's not their fault that they got put in that zone. Right? Oh, so because we don't have access to fight until it gets closer to Kingsland, we're excluded from a potential holding the Zig at the end? I would never agree to that. I would never agree to that. Bottom camp has to fight like crazy during past 7. That's, how is that fair to them? It's not. It's not. They got to go super hard to make up DKP from these other kingdoms that have been fighting potentially from the start of the past 4 open. Right? But no, I don't cave to those demands, right? In our last KvK, Earth and Water threatened to sit out the KvK unless we did a 3 versus 1 with them. And I'm like, fuck you. You know, the more you demand something, the more I'm going to resist it. You can only choose the starting zone, though, Shattered Storm, if you win pre-KvK, right? It depends on pre-KvK rankings, if I'm not mistaken, as to which zone you can choose. So, I don't know. But it sickens me to the core when I see kingdoms, when I see camps threatening to sit out at KvK because they're not getting the allies that they want. Just suck it up, pull your fucking pants up, put your big boy underwear on, get in there and fight. Have some fun. This is not a farming game. You know, you play this game long enough, you're going to have good matchups, you're going to have bad matchups. You're going to have good allies, you're going to have bad allies. You know, I got a news flash. Life is not fair. I would not expect a game to be fair in every single instance that there is. You know, we've had our share of good matchups. We've had our share of bad matchups. But that doesn't mean I'm going to go into Diplo chat and ever say, oh, we don't like this matchup, we're not going to fight. There are too many kingdoms out there that do that. And you know what I call them? Pussies. That said, in any case, Apo is now live. I got to go and put some dinner on. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me today. We are going to raid the one, the only Apocalypse Gaming. And we'll see what we can do for a Friday night stream. It depends. I kind of want to go out to dinner tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. Thank you once again, everyone. Snow Goose, appreciate the 5 gifted today. We will catch you all on the next one. When you get to Apo's stream, pop that lipstick gang emoji for me so he knows where he came from. Thanks, guys and gals. Have a good night.